If you are trying to make money online, work with international clients, and receive payments from anywhere around the world, but the whole process seems to be too complicated and frustrating, this video will save you months of frustration. In most cases, the problem is not that you don't have the right skill set, you don't have the right business idea, and it's definitely not that you are not working hard enough. The real problem is that your local business setup is limiting you. I'll give you an example. I live in South Africa and Stripe is not available in South Africa or in Africa as a whole. But I personally have been using Stripe for the past 4 years and I've generated thousands in revenue and received multiple payments whilst living in South Africa, and yet Stripe is not available for South Africans. And no, I did not manage to do this by doing something illegal. But in this video, I'm going to explain how you can do something similar for yourself by registering a UK company. I'm going to explain how the whole process works so that immediately after this video, you will know exactly what you need to do. Now, I see this all the time. Someone is a freelancer, someone is trying to get clients online, but then reality kicks in. Payments declined, or your accounts get restricted, or we can't make payments into your local bank account. And the biggest hurdle is when most of the platforms that you want to use to make money online, they are not available locally in your country. We then make the assumption that the problem maybe is with Stripe, or it's with PayPal or Wise or whatever other payment provider you're trying to use. But the real issue is this. Most global platforms don't pay individuals, but they pay real legit businesses. And more importantly, they don't just pay any type of business, but they pay businesses that are in the jurisdictions that they accept and trust. So in other words, even though you are doing everything correctly in your business, what's limiting you is your current location and the fact that your business is registered in that location. And the other thing that could also be limiting you is that you're trying to register as yourself. Remember what I said? These businesses want to work with businesses and not individuals. So what exactly do we need to do to make sure that you are not blocking yourself from getting all those opportunities out there that can help you to put money in your pocket? Here's the first mindset shift that you need to have. Companies don't want you to have a workaround. They just need you to have the right structure. International clients don't want to send money to just someone online, but they want to send money to a legitimate company. And so the moment your business starts to look like a real legitimate business online that is compliant, you find out that more opportunities start opening up for you. You get more trust from clients, more platforms accept you, and it becomes easier and easier for you to receive payments. And in order for you to achieve everything that I've just said, you need to look beyond your local registration or your local setup. One of the best things that you can do for yourself is by registering a company in the UK. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to move to the UK, and it doesn't mean that everyone lives in the UK. It just simply means that you register a company in the UK, and some of the benefits that you get from that are that it's globally recognized, it's widely accepted by banks and platforms, it's friendly to non-UK residents, and it's relatively straightforward to set up correctly. Now, to do this, you don't need to live in the UK, and you don't need to be a resident or a citizen in the UK. By registering your business in this way, you can find yourself getting access to opportunities that you would never have got access to if you kept your local registration. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how I was able to get a Stripe account whilst living in South Africa. And I'm able to receive payments from anywhere around the world without any complications. Now, make sure that you watch the video all the way to the end so that I can show you the best way that you can actually register your company today. Here's another important thing that you need to consider. Registering a company is one part of the puzzle, but operating like a real legit business is another part of it. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. They register a company in the UK, but they don't have a proper UK address. They don't have UK phone numbers or landlines. They don't know how to handle ongoing compliance, and there's no support with company filings and VAT. And that's when problems start. You register your company today and then it's closed in a few weeks or a few months. And that's why I've been doing my research to try and figure this out so that you don't have to. I've been looking for the perfect service that doesn't just only help you to register your business, but helps you to run everything properly. One such business that stood out to me is this one, which is called Icon Offices. And what I like about their setup is that it's genuinely a one-stop solution. They don't just handle UK company formation, but they also support businesses with a legitimate UK registered office, virtual office services, UK mobile or landline numbers so your business looks local, guidance around UK business bank accounts that support non-UK residents, ongoing statutory compliance and company filings, and even VAT registration, which is especially useful for Amazon UK sellers. So instead of juggling multiple providers, Everything stays structured, compliant, and professional. And when your business is set up like this, everything begins to shift for you in the right way. You stop asking questions like, will this platform allow me to do this? And you start operating like, this is my company and this is what we do. That confidence alone changes how clients, banks, and platforms respond to you. The UK company isn't the end goal, it's just the tool that you're going to be using to move your business forward. The real goal is getting paid internationally, removing unnecessary barriers that are put on you because of your location, and ultimately building a business that's not limited to the location that you are in. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video so that you can check out Icon Offices for yourself. They specialize in UK company formation and virtual offices services. To get 10% off on your first order, make sure that you use the code Marshall10 to get a special discount, which I managed to get for all my followers and people that watch this channel. The next thing that you need to do is simply click on that link, go to the website, do the research for yourself, and then make a decision whether this is the right thing for you to do or not. But my advice to you is don't stay stuck because you didn't realize that your company registration was the bottleneck of your business all along. Now that you know and see exactly how I was able to register my business in the UK, if you want to learn more about how I actually sell stuff in the UK, exactly what I do, you might want to check out this video next, which will show you how I create and sell digital products that help me to be able to create income for myself whilst receiving payments from anywhere around the world. Check out that video next, and also make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that every single time I drop more content like this designed to help you to grow your income online, you'll be the first one to be notified. I'll see you in the next video.